Hello again, Star Wars and Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. This is the way. I am your host, Darth Tuba, and today we have a Hasbro Pulse. That's right, Hasbro Pulse has sent me something. Something I put in an order for a while ago. As I said, I'm trying not to order too many things at this point, although, you know, they're starting to make some... I'm hoping in your area. I know that they've started to lift some restrictions. Very, dipping the toe in. And I want everyone to be careful out there. I will tell you that there's been a lot of people making comments about it's too soon, they shouldn't do this, and then other people saying, oh my God, it's not soon enough, open up, I need a haircut. I mean, everybody can agree. I definitely need a haircut, but this will grow as long as it needs to grow until we're on a more safe setup, in my opinion. But I will say this. I'm just going to put this out there. Take it or leave it. You can disagree if you want. I don't believe there's going to be a time in a day, in a week, in a month, or in a year or beyond that restrictions are going to get lifted where that at least one person in this world isn't going to have the opinion that it was too soon, and another person isn't even going to have the opinion that it isn't soon enough. Please be aware that to the best of my ability, people are making decisions with the information that they have and with the idea of keeping as many people safe as possible. So you just got to be careful with that. So, I know we want to get out there, especially when the weather gets nice, but try to keep things, just be responsible. Wear the mask, keep the 6 feet distant from people, do the best you can with it whenever possible. So, back to unboxing. So, what do we got here? What do we have that Hasbro has sent? I will say that it's been interesting that some things that I ordered a while ago, I'm being told are actually going to be delayed until the summer, which, I understand. And other things that I thought were going to be happening in the late spring, summer are now arriving now. So who knows? So here looks like we have two items, two Black Series. We've got item number 106, the Sith Jet Trooper. There we go. Okay, and I'll get some some close-ups as well. And then Zorii Bliss. Okay, number 103. So now I am pretty sure I have gone through my collection, and I'm pretty sure that I have not unboxed these before. If I have, I apologize. Okay, but and if I did, I might hold on to I kind of go through them whenever I get an item. I looked really strong and really hard, and I just couldn't find anything. The most I could come up with were some items that were the vintage collection, the smaller size, or they were metallic or something of that nature, like the patina metallic kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure that I have not unboxed these before. If I have, well, then we're doing another one because we can always use more Sith Troopers, and who doesn't love Zorii? So it's fine either way. Why don't we start with Zorii Bliss? Okay, loved this character, guys. I was really happy that they didn't show her face, a la Mandalorian, but they did show her eyes. I thought that was a clever way to do things. It gave her just that little extra bit of emotion at that moment in the scenes, which I thought was great. And what I love about this is, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can take her... Yep, you can actually take it off, and you can actually see her eyes, and that's another thing, Kerry Russell has the most, haunting kind of eyes, it's like you don't even have to know her. You don't even have to know who she is, but, I know her from back in the Felicity days or whatever, but, so it's nice to see her return and to be in there. So knowing that I do not have a recollection of taking that helmet off, so I'm pretty sure that these are, in fact... So I think what I'm going to do is give her one gun and put the other gun in the holster, just because. Although, I love holsters. If anybody's watched my channel, I love holsters. You know why I love holsters? Because it makes it easier for you not to lose the weapon. And that is a cool thing. So, kudos, Kenner. Continue the good work of not doing holsters. And what's also cool about Zorii is the look of the weapon. Definitely, inspired by this kind of hybrid of like not just, between Old West and pirates. I mean, this is like this great weird mashup of Western pirate, and a little bit of Egyptian thrown in when you look at her helmet. And for the sake of argument, let's throw in The Rocketeer. If you haven't seen that movie, go see it. Great movie, 1991, I think. Disney, great hero film before there was hero films. So there's Zorii Bliss. Hoping to see, maybe there'll be some adventures with Zorii and Babu Frick in a Disney Plus series. I do believe now we're getting to the point where, sadly, because of the Skywalker saga ending, for Disney kind of taking a break with films, and just with the coronavirus keeping people away from the movie theaters, I do think that we might be seeing an evolution into some very different types of entertainment. I don't think the franchises are going away. I think that they will evolve. And we've already seen that with The Mandalorian and how successful that's been, and the Clone Wars. And I think that, with these Cassian and K2SO series and Obi-Wan series, I'm really excited to see what they do on a live action TV level. I think that they could do some pretty cool stuff, and I'm very excited to see it. And I think that there's less of a gamble to create lots of different character backstories. I think Solo would have been a great choice for that. I loved Solo the movie, but I think it would have also made a great 8-part series, and I would have liked to have seen that as well. And maybe they'll continue that. We'll see what happens. All right, so who's our next victim here? Sith Jet Trooper. Oh God, I love this. I think I just love the color red. Maybe that's just my thing. I mean, I've said this on... Sorry for the noise. I've said this on previous shows. I just loved when I saw all that crimson red appear. Like, I always laugh. In my head, I make up a story like, just Palpatine, man. He just must be, like, totally in love with the color red. So much so that, he did it with his red guards, back in the prequel and then original trilogy days, and then all of a sudden, when he's, by the time we're back, he's back after in Exegol, he has his whole fleet, and they're just all made up of just amazing crimson. Everybody had a little hint of red, and the troopers just, it's like you're not even trying. Although white's even worse. White's like, so easy to see. But like the red guys were just like, you weren't even trying, man. Just, we want to see it. And the design of that backpack, that jetpack, man, I don't know if jetpacks will ever be a real thing, but man, if they are, I hope they look like that, because that just looks so sleek. It's like the Apple version, the Apple Macintosh version of a jetpack, and versus the clunky kind of jetpack that the Mandalorians have. That's like Windows, This one's just more sleek. So, pretty cool stuff. And just some really good setups in there. I just love to see, again, I hope we have not seen the last of Exegol troopers, although we probably have. But nonetheless, I hope they keep making them. That's really cool. So, Zorii Bliss and Sith Jet Trooper, excuse me. And that will do it for this week's episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. A little shorter episode than in the past, but that's okay. They all kind of vary in length. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Welcome. Stay safe out there, people. Do the whole thing. Wash your hands. Wear the mask. It's all good. I'm loving how now even Disney's coming out with some Star Wars masks and some Disney-themed masks. That's really cool. I think that, the mask thing can be very scary. It can be very daunting. But I think when you, just make it as part of your everyday life, it just eventually we'll be getting used to it, and that's kind of what's going to happen, right? So thank you so much for watching. Plenty of more videos to come. If you haven't seen some of my earlier ones, go back to some of my earlier playlists. There's some fun videos in there. Okay, we've done a lot of things. We're up to like 348, 49. That's a lot of videos and a lot of content. So check me out. All right. Thank you so much for watching. May the Force be with you.